Yo, what's going on everybody? Suro here, welcome back to the channel. Today I have several interesting topics that I want to discuss with you guys. But first we got to talk about what is going on with Skull Rock. Where is it? Why have they not announced any more information about it? We're going to dive into that in just a moment. Now if you guys do enjoy this video at all, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 30,000 subscribers. Let's go. Alrighty, there she is. There is the beautiful, mysterious Skull Rock that we have activated, but we still cannot go in there. Now, earlier in the week, Gameloft did reveal a bunch of new information, mainly focusing on the expansion pass, but we just have not got any more information as to what Skull Rock is, how it works, who's in there, or like, is it part of the main story? I'm not too sure. Now, one thing that's really interesting about it is it's clearly, I don't think it's part of the expansion. So we're dealing with the whole Jafar storyline. I don't think that's part of Act 2. We really haven't even seen any information on Act 2 at all. Act 2 is part of the free update. Now, we do have one image that can give us a time frame as to when we're going to enter a Skull Rock, and it's a little bit later than you may think. So we do have this image here that was part of the roadmap, and as you can see, it says late winter 2024, scream with excitement as a new realm door opens. And then we have Mike Wazowski. So is it possible that in late winter now winter could be like, it's around like the end of February to the first half of March. So going based off that, and then they put him in front of Skull Rock. Why would that be a thing? Why would they put Mike Wazowski out of everything he could be standing in front of? They placed him in front of Skull Rock. So to me, I think that's when it's going to be like come into play. Maybe they've delayed it. Maybe they've canceled Skull Rock altogether. I don't know. But if you guys have any ideas, definitely let us know in the comment section below. But I think that this is a major hint, and I think they knew we were going to be asking some questions because they didn't share anything in the reveal. And I think this is some of the big surprises they have coming with, for like the free update. So there's got to be a huge, bigger villain than just Jafar. So I guess we'll have to wait until at least end of February to March until we figure out what's going on here. But how it's tied to Mike and Sully, I don't know. I don't know how they could tie those two together, but I don't know. Maybe it's possible Peter Pan is still coming to the game. Maybe Captain Hook. We'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, so who would you love to see in the 2024 roadmap? Now, they only gave us quite a few characters here on the first half of 2024 roadmap, but it only went up to summertime. So we still have from the end of summer all the way until next winter with getting like new characters. So who do we think they're going to bring? Now, if it was up to me, I would definitely love to see like Cusco or Kronk. And it's funny because this is one of the characters that they're like sharing off in the same like world. But I know a lot of people are wanting Hades in here. And I don't know. I also would really want just some weird characters like Winnie the Pooh. I know I've explained that and like why I want to in some streams, but I definitely would love to see some just really out there characters added to the game, especially with the second biome. I think the conversations would just be like really fun and interesting. So 100% confirms that Daisy is coming. Now they showed off a little teaser with one of the updates with the roadmap, but they just left you wondering if Daisy was going to actually be here. And then this person said, it looks like we're finally getting Daisy. And then Disney Dreamlight Valley's official Facebook account says, we can't wait for you to meet her. So this was posted 2 days ago. So they have confirmed like officially / unofficially. But I mean, unless there's someone on their like marketing team that's just gone rogue, I think it's clear to say that Daisy is definitely coming to the Valley, which I know is going to make most of you excited. I think she's one of the characters I just constantly see in my comment section that people want her to come to the game. So I'm very happy that you guys are going to get your wish. Oh, this is an interesting touch of magic. My first attempt at a tattoo sleeve dress. Let's take a look at this. Wow, that's actually really cool. How do they make them like super clear? I guess you just get like the palest color scheme that you can for the outfit, and then use some shapes to make the design for like the chest area and then the arms, like the skin on the arms, and they slap some random motifs. That's actually pretty cool. I don't have any tattoos myself, but I think this looks really epic. Oh wow, they may be onto something here. So watching Tarzan and thought something looked familiar. So look, this was part of the trailer here. Like, look at the trees. These are some very unique trees. And then over here in the back of Tarzan, those trees look almost identical. Look at that. I know they've kind of teased off some Tarzan stuff, and it does look like we're getting like some of the monkeys companions that look like the style for Tarzan. So it's possible that they're actually going to bring Tarzan to our valley. And I think he would be a really cool character. Would they bring just Jane and Tarzan? Or would they expand to some other characters? I don't know yet. All right, here's a nice post. 12 things I really wish they would implement. Change miracle fishing bait from 10 gold ripples to 20 blue ripples. The gold ripple fish are way easier to catch with the bait, but the blue ripple ones, especially kingfish, are super hard. Leave even more miraculous versions the way it is. Okay, that'd be a nice fix. Add a confirmation dialogue when you're near the entrance of a character's house so you don't accidentally enter. This is me all the time. I actually have Scrooge's shop like right in front of Donald's boat, and whenever I exit the shop, I end up clicking and going straight into Donald's boat way too often. Much more pathing styles. Okay, we definitely could always use more of that. Fix the inability to center things when you're placing them. Absolutely. So this is like one of my biggest complaints with the game. It's up there, top 5. So I was making my dream snap for it this week, the whole something wicked or whatever, and nothing lines up. Like, look at this. You have the rug and it doesn't center. Like, you literally cannot center it. And it's so funny because it looks like the game is placed on a grid and you still can't center it. So like we put that there, but look at the chair. Like, it just won't. I have to have it either on the far right or to the far left. There is no in between, unless you guys know some secrets, but you just can't. And it's like this for like everything in the game. It's like this so much that it almost feels like they intentionally did it, which is really crazy, because there's like, even with the furniture inside of the houses, you know, you try to put down a couch or something and then the doors aren't centered with it. Everything is just off and uneven, and it's something they definitely need to fix. And I'm so sad, you know, they fix a bulk cooking. Batch cooking is coming out with the whole expansion. This is something they could have fixed. They need to overhaul the whole game just to fix that. Let us toggle characters we aren't fond of to remove them from appearing. I'm so over Maui coming into flex directly in my path every time I'm guarding. I mean, toggling them does seem kind of mean, but I could definitely see where you could toggle it and they have to stay in their house. So maybe you could keep them there, because yeah, I do agree. I know when I'm trying to make some videos, a lot of times Maui always has to get in. It's him. Why is it never the other characters in the valley? It's like he is programmed to just track us down, just find us and torture us. Stop wasting over half the space of Scrooge's shop with the same exact boring items every day. We do get a lot of the same things. Let us toggle off spice items and biomes. If you don't need oregano, you should be able to turn it off. That would be nice, because if you decorate your valley, it usually ends up looking really terrible by like 2 days later, just because there's so much stuff. It's being overran by spices, flowers, literally like just night thorns everywhere. And I just wish that they would allow you to have specific biomes that you could just turn everything off. Like, if you decorate something and you want it to look a certain way, it would be cool if you could just completely turn off spawning of items altogether. Let us move ponds and the treehouse. The treehouse definitely needs to be moved. We got to get that out of there, because it is just terrible. It's in the most awkward spot whenever you're trying to decorate, and there's such a wide range around it that you can't even like build towards, because it needs so much extra space for some reason. There are so many princesses. Please, more animal characters and more companions. If you're not going to put someone in the game as a regular character, Miko, Bolt, Pongo, Iago, etc. Yeah, I don't know, because you have to remember they have to have friendship quests with them, and while you can still communicate with these characters and do friendship quests, I don't know. I think they just want us to have more of the classic characters for now and try to get most of the princesses in the game now, and then later on, because you got to remember they said they're going to be supporting this game for years. I think then they're going to expand onto some of the more just random characters, or the characters that are not just the mainstream Disney ones. So here's an interesting thing. This person said diamonds or not. Now in the trailer, it showed that it looks like diamonds right here. It says add 25 diamonds, and this is for the auto cooker. So they said, I've seen a lot of people saying to start collecting diamonds, but are like crazy, but are we sure these are diamonds because they look more blue and diamonds are more white? I think it'll be a new form of currency or just a new gem. There was crystals in the trailer for the desert biome, so it could definitely be something like that. You also have your new magic like hourglass tool that you can rip stuff out of the ground, so it could possibly be treasures or treasure related. I don't know, it does look like diamonds, but it's probably a new gem that you can't really collect. It would probably be a good idea to at least, save up like 100 or more diamonds just in case. This person said new currency. There's a part where Jafar is mentioning new gems he needs the player to collect. That's right, they did. And he actually was holding like a gem in his fingers, like his fingertips. And then that was near the beginning of the trailer. So yeah, it probably is something like that we have to go out and collect. And then the last topic of discussion, someone says, who do you think will be the next villain after Jafar? So the original villain was the Forgotten. The second one is going to be Jafar. We also have a few villains like Scar and Ursula who take the roles of just regular, if a little sassy villagers instead of actually acting like villain. That is true. Like even Gaston, even though he's a villain, he's coming into the game as a character that's just annoying, but he's not like completely trying to screw us over. So if we're talking big villains, I don't know who's coming next, but I hope it's Maleficent because it would be really nice to have her in the valley, I'm not gonna lie. All in all, there's been some good questions asked over there on Reddit. I always love browsing Reddit just to see some of the discussions that are going on. And I also really value your guys' opinions and your thoughts on this stuff. So I absolutely love to just read through the comment section and see what you guys think. It also gets my brain like turning when I read some of the stuff because there's a lot of stuff I don't even think of that you guys do. So that's why I definitely love these Reddit reviews. But that is it for this one. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to read them. I hope you guys have a really wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one.